I'm Joseph Ewing.
And I'm Lindsay Ewing.
And we started Ecraft because we wanted to create unique spaces and unique homes.
Make a forever home for a lot of people. You're a little bit of a tree hugger.
I am a little bit. I try to move around the trees and leave them in place as opposed to just wipe them all out.
You know, the end product, we don't want somebody driving by and going, new house, new house, new house. We want people to drive by and go, has that been there forever?
Once we have a concept of the home we want and we have the land, then you're kind of going to put them together, and you want to see what's the topography of the land, how is it going to lay, how's the driveway approach, do you get to see all your house, and how do you come into it, because that's all the feel of your home.
So now we're really doing about half of our builds are built to sell, so we actually develop the land, we pick our plans, and we pick all the selections. I kind of get to build my dream home, and then we put it for sale. So it's what you would consider a spec home. And about half of our houses we do are built to sell, and half of them are done custom from either if someone has their land or we find land for them and we build their home. I start with that design in mind and how it's going to evolve and how it's going to live. And Joseph really works on streamlining the build and the efficiency of the home and how it's going to finish too. And I just, really had this vision of a barn attached to this old farmhouse, and the concept on the inside would be that you kind of evolved over time, and some of the transitions would kind of go, was that an outside room or an inside room? And I think that's where it came from. But then Joseph really came in and made the construction work with these crazy ideas I had.
Once we had the idea of this house that's supposed to look pieced together over time.
3 parts.
We have to build a new one of these, so we had to kind of have an idea of, all right, how does this work on this piece of property? So we have part of the house is sitting on a basement, and the other part of the house is sitting on a slab, which really worked out well for our concept of being pieced together. We added the brick floor detail.
That kind of makes it look like it potentially was outside.
Yeah.
And that was when they enclosed it.
Yeah, put a few walls up and a roof and said, hey, we've got a room.
Yeah. And then keeping too, like the smaller details of color, the darker side is the barn, and we kept that darker wall in the inside of the dining room to show that transition. As we came inside and I picked finishes, I kind of wanted it to look more furniture-like in the kitchen. I kind of mixed eras, like my master bath is a little more deco, a little retro, and in the kitchen it's maybe more furniture, old medicine cabinet feel. We actually have 8 different styles of knobs, so it's kind of quirky and a mix match, but it actually all flows together, and I think that was hard at the same time is to keep it looking cohesive but yet still look timeless.
We've got the barn, we've got the house, and we're connecting it. And the next logical step, I feel like, was just all of a sudden now we're going to cover this porch. Well, guess what? Now we're going to have a courtyard area. Well, now that really had to step it up, because now we've got we've got a new central focal point that really has to be thought through. Making sure that everything came out level, making sure everything was draining properly, those type of things. What are we going to do with the water that falls in this area? Where is it going to go? How do we get it out and it doesn't come in the house? So that was a lot of thought. And then, likewise, now we need to bring water back in because we're going to plant plants. We need to irrigate everything.
Water fountain.
And we need a water
sculpture.
Yeah, water feature. So I think that this house in particular really showcases our unique touches from a structural standpoint, from Lindsay's design standpoint, and from really just how we strive to make a home for someone.
A forever home. So hopefully, somebody looking for their next home will find one we've built, or, contact us to find out more about finding their own land or building and designing their custom home.